Hello everyone, we are back with another video. Today's topic of discussion regards nervousness and how to nullify it completely. We will be ranking methods off of the iceberg method, meaning that we will start on the surface level and go deeper and deeper and deeper down till we talk about and get to the most extreme methods. Now let's speak about nervousness for a very short bit. As we know, when we play officials, a lot of us and majority of us feel nervous. Your brain has this structure called the amygdala, which is located in your temporal lobe. And there's one on the left side and one on the right side. This structure is responsible for perceiving threats. So it is your brain's main threat signal. After your amygdala perceives your current situation, it sends out distress signals to numerous parts of your brain. The two most important parts are your hypothalamus and your prefrontal cortex. When your amygdala sends distress signals to your hypothalamus releases testosterone and spikes cortisol. So yes, playing officials means you will have high cortisol. This causes your heartbeat to rise up, or I guess you could say spike up, because your heart will start racing if your hypothalamus is triggered. All of this is inevitable. You cannot do anything to nullify this, at least naturally. And yeah, it happens to all of us because it's our brain. We can't do anything about it. The reason why I'm making this video is because if you guys have not noticed, you actually play a lot better in officials when you're not nervous, maybe even 2 times better. So, I guess to get better at the game or at life in general, like while you're presenting like a project, we should learn on how to actually deal with this issue. Now, we will be starting with the surface level. These are the safest kid-friendly methods that you can possibly use to cure nervousness. Number 1, breathing techniques. If you inhale really quick and push the air out with your mouth slowly, this can, I guess, calm you down, quote unquote, which is complete cope. None of this works. Second method, talking to yourself, giving yourself motivation. If you do this, you're probably mentally ill. And number 3, believing in yourself, being confident. But if you're not naturally confident, this is not going to work. And you cannot be naturally confident, by the way. It just doesn't work. Now we will be going down a little deeper into the iceberg. Now, we will be talking about diet. The nutrients you want to actually aim for when it comes down to getting less nervous are nutrients such as omega-3. This is the number 1 nutrient you want to get. You can get omega-3 by eating fatty fish, which is obviously cooked. Don't eat raw fish. By B vitamins, which you can get from fruits and food, magnesium, and potassium. I don't really know how you can get these vitamins. You can search them up, but I do know you can get magnesium from oranges and you can get potassium from almonds and bananas. I don't know B vitamins though. So, let's actually talk about why these nutrients are optimal. So, if you consume these nutrients, they, I guess you can say, dull your amygdala. They pretty much make it so that your amygdala receives or perceives less threats, which makes you less nervous logically. This means your hypothalamus isn't going to be stressed out, and it's going to lower your heartbeat. So yeah, we're done with this surface. Now we'll be going down a little deeper. We will be talking about posture and light. Now, the reason why posture is actually important is because if you're sitting like a shrimp or you're in a hunchback position, when you breathe, you're actually gonna make your body get less air. If you're sitting with good posture, like how I am sitting right now, you can't see me, your body's gonna get more air. This is gonna make it so that your heartbeat goes down. I'm not gonna do research on that, but trust me, it works. Okay, it's gonna lower your heartbeat. It's gonna make you have better breathing. Now, lighting. The most optimal way to go about this is actually going into Windows and turning on the night light mode and setting the strength to either 30 or 40. When your brain and when your eyes see soothing colors, it will make your body enter calm and rest mode, which is obviously going to lower your heartbeat. It's not going to do anything that's going to affect your amygdala, but it is going to help with your hypothalamus. Now, we will be going down even deeper into the iceberg, and we will be talking about alcohol and smoking. Now, when you drink alcohol, we all know you get drunk, but it also has an effect on your amygdala. When you drink alcohol and you get drunk, not tipsy, I'm talking about drunk, your amygdala perceives less threats and it also delays its distress signals to your hypothalamus and your prefrontal cortex. Now, you have to know one thing: when you're normal, when you're in a sober state, when you've not eaten anything at all, you just woke up, your amygdala sends distress signals within milliseconds to all these different parts of your brain. But when we drink alcohol and also smoke and get high and get drunk, your amygdala not only perceives less threats but delays the distress signal. Now, it delays the distress signal by 30 to 60 minutes. So for 30 to 60 minutes, you literally will not be nervous at all. However, this can have side effects that are bad for gaming. If your amygdala is delaying its distress signals, it also means it's delaying its signal to your prefrontal cortex, and your prefrontal cortex is responsible for reaction time and decision making. So this can lead to you making bad passes, dribbling in defense, hogging the ball, I don't know, taking bad throw-ins. So it's pretty much it's really a gamble. You're not going to be nervous, but you're going to make bad decisions. Same goes with smoking. You might forget to man mark somebody or whatever. Any mistake you can think of, you have a chance of making it. Even if you're very big hard man, it doesn't matter. If he gets drunk, he's not gonna dime anymore. So yeah. Now we will be going even deeper. Delving even deeper into the iceberg. We will be talking about drugs. The drugs that you can actually take to pretty much nullify nervousness are drugs like Xanax and opioids. Now, these, I guess, are the most extreme options that you can choose to not get nervous, because if you take Xanax, it's going to have the same exact effect on alcohol and, vapes or cigarettes, but it's going to be a lot more extreme. First of all, it's going to be a lot more extreme. It said 3 to 4 times more extreme, and it's going to last up to 4 to 6 hours. So I don't think you're going to be playing officials for 4 to 6 hours, so this isn't recommended, but bro, if you really want to lock in, you're gonna be chill, but your prefrontal cortex is gonna be fried. So I don't know what to tell you. Now we will be going, but these obviously do have side effects, not major physical side effects. After, the effect of Xanax and opioids wear off, you will be anxious. You will have pretty bad anxiety. You might tweak out a little bit, but it's okay. Now we will be going down to the furthest point of the iceberg. Literally the furthest point. I cannot tell you any I cannot tell you a method that is as extreme as this. And the method is getting surgery, specifically lobotomy surgery. Lobotomy surgery is pretty much surgeons cutting your skull open and cutting out your amygdala. Yes, they literally cut out your amygdala. They cut both of them out. And you will never feel nervous ever again. Literally. I mean, you have no amygdala, you have no nervous sensor, whatever. You're good. Like, you're never going to shake ever again. But you do need to get surgery. Sadly, people do not do lobotomies anymore, so this is not possible, but I guess you can find a doctor or a surgeon that's like crazy, and yeah, he can perform this on you. But this has major side effects. It can make you autistic and a little slow in the head. Like, it will have major personality changes. But yeah. So it doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, it still means you're never gonna shake in an official ever again. So that is it for the video. We're done with the iceberg. I've literally mentioned every single way and method to not get nervous anymore. Do what you want with this information. And yeah, that's it for the video. Like and subscribe.